From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Mike Fultonevich gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Drifting under it now is Markakis, and he's got it for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, I've been very impressed with Asdrubal Cabrera. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Here's Jay Bruce now, his career line with Fultonevich. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Adams. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. Zach Wheeler gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Snap throw from the catcher. Inciarte on at first, nobody out. This is skied into short left center. Here comes Cespedes. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one guy to watch is Nick Markakis. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Here comes the first pitch. A bullet to first base. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run for Jose Reyes. 6th home run on the season for him, as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
High in the air out to center field. Inciarte is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Zach Wheeler. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Albies is calling for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 New York. Leading off the inning, Tyler Flowers. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Albies stands 5'9" and will hit from both sides of the plate. He's a second-year big leaguer.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. The next to bat for Atlanta, Lane Adams. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Albies, base runner at first with 1 out. Again down to second. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting seventh, third baseman.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Johan Camargo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Lifted down the line in left. Reyes trying to get there, and this will wind up a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. A ball and no strikes. This year against right-handed pitching, Swanson brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. To first. Flores is there. A throw to the plate, and he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now. So striding in, Mike Foltynewicz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Braves will settle for just the 1. We've played 2 full. It's the Mets 2. And striding in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 delivery. Way in front of that fastball. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jay Bruce. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Adams giving chase. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Reyes. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And this one's in the dirt. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. Digging in to try it again. Ender Inciarte. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Inciarte gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitcher's meeting.
And that'll score the runner from second as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Bruce. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Cespedes on the move. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Braves will settle for just the one. 3 innings complete. The Mets lead this one 4-2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilmer Flores. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Inciarte is underneath this one. 1 gone. Striding into the box, Kevin Plawecki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
1-1 home. Now this is popped up behind the plate for Flowers. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Zach Wheeler.
Ready for another chance. Zach Wheeler comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Markakis. And that's the third out. Down in order go the Mets. But they still lead this one 4-2. Stepping in for the Braves, Lane Adams, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now at the plate, Johan Camargo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that's in there for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Cabrera's up with it, and there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Dansby Swanson, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Wheeler gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swanson, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Adams looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. 24 home runs for him on the season, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Hero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4.
Hit well again down the right field line, and they're going to call this a home run. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line, as there may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Adams going back on it at the track, and it's gone as they add still another.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Here now is his Asdrubal Cabrera. And right away he chases a fastball. Not the best effort there, and it's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Gone! Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Here's Jay Bruce now as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
The next 0-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Into the box, Jose Reyes. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Camargo is there, and he is out at first as Reyes couldn't quite beat out the bunt that time. Ready for another shot now. Wilmer Flores. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Camargo brings it in. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Mets.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 9 and the Braves 2. Christian Colon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27, Christian Colon.
First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. No home runs as of yet, and 8 runs batted in.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Colon swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He's a 5-year vet at the major league level.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Center fielder number 11, Ender.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Nick Markakis is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. And, in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 9-3 ball game.
Boy, D-Row, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Snap throw behind the runner at second, but he's back in safely. Inciarte over at second. Markakis at first with no outs. Popped him up. And this will land foul. They'll try again, 1-2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Back goes Bruce. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Ready once again, Tyler Flowers. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. Throw down to second.
0-1's the count.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To Cabrera for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Aaron Blair gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Wheeler. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Albies picks it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 52.
So with one away now, a chance for the left fielder to bat with the bases empty. Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down in a way. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter. So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Michael Conforto will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Bruce. Around first, digging for 2. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Taken there by Cabrera. And that's out number 1. And the next in is Johan Camargo. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Conforto is in pursuit. 2 gone. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. 0-1 the count. Swing and a liner, but foul. This is line to left. Cespedes is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Braves strand 1. Still waiting. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Albies brings it in, and he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the 1st out.
Now batting, second base.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, I'm not sure if he played this a little too nonchalant or he took his eye off the ball a little bit early or what, but it's never a good look when you can't make a play on a pop-up like that one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 delivery. Rosario makes a move from first. Count now a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled away. We'll try it one more time for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Ready for another chance, Jose Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
The 0-2 home sent out to straightaway center field. Inciarte's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets leave 1, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Rob Brantley is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And a high strike there, 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Digging in and looking for more, Ender Inciarte. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Flores has it. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
Ready for another shot now, Nick Markakis. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing.
This is line to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone, ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Here now it's the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. 3-1 the count now. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Markakis on second. Freeman at first. 2 out in the inning. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
second baseman.
A.J. Ramos answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. In tied at 93, ball one. That misses 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Lane Adams would be next. Cue shot here out towards short. That's in there. Base hit. One run scored. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 9-5 ball game.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Lane Adams. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 5 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Digging in to try it again, Johan Camargo. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Hard hit ball to second. Rosario brings it in. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Peter Moylan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Danny Santana will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Wilmer Flores is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Brandon Nimmo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9.
Late that time for a strike. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 9-5 lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 65.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Cabrera there for this one is short. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, D-Roy, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
There to take it in is Flores, and there are 2 away now. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 9-6 contest now. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple. Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. Tying run standing on deck, which means he'll be looking to get on base any way he can.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity.
And not in time as the run scores. Now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Tyler Flowers. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. And here's Flores to make the catch, and the side is retired. Rex Brothers enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Lifted in the air to center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. Riding in once again, Michael Conforto. And he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. 1 out, nobody on. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Standing in as Rubel Cabrera. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Ahmed Rosario will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. And that ends the inning. But the Mets are able to tack on 1. Striding in to start the 9th, Ozzie Albies, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. And And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Kurt Suzuki will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. No balls and a strike to count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The New York Mets are playing home run derby in this one as they combine for 8 homers in the game. Zach Wheeler earned his 5th win of the year. Mike Foltynewicz is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 10 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For Atlanta, 7 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. The winning pitcher is Zach Wheeler. His record is now 5-0. The loss goes to Mike Foltynewicz. He drops to 2 and 6. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.